Dear students, welcome to all. Myself Rambabu, Physics faculty from Nuclear Academy, Bangalore. In the previous video, we learn about the what are the basic properties of charge. Now in this session, we will learn about what are the methods of charging. Okay? So methods of charging is nothing but electrification. How you create the charge on a body. So in lower classes also you are doing the same thing. So whenever you are combing your hair and that comb can be taken nearer to the piece of papers, what you can observe, the papers are attracted. So that is due to the electrification. Means whenever we are combing our hair, then due to that combing, the comb will get attaining the charge. That is the negative charge. Plastic will always get the negative charge. So whenever this negative charged comb taken nearer to the piece of papers are attaining the positive charge. In between them there is a attraction will be there. So like that, here we are going to take what are the methods of charging. So coming to the methods of charging, here there are three methods of charging. So those three methods of charging are: one is charging by friction, second one is charging by conduction, third one is charging by induction. So in these three methods, second method is very important, charging by conduction. So first to see what is the charging by friction. So in practically also, whenever you are rubbing your both hands, after rubbing sometime you feel some heat. What happened? Due to that rubbing, in between them electrification can be takes place. That electrification is nothing but exchanging of charges. Due to that exchanging of charges, here one body can attaining the positive charge and another body can be attaining the negative charge. Similarly here also, charging by friction is nothing but it is the process of charging a body by rubbing it with another suitable body. Compulsory we need to take the suitable body. See, for example, when a comb is run through dry hair, after head bath, if you that is the dry hair, whenever you are combing your hair, it is taken to the piece of papers, it will attract. So similarly here also I am going to consider suitable objects. Suitable objects are nothing but silk cloth and glass rod. Whenever glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, then the glass rod will lost the electrons, silk cloth will gain the electrons. Then the glass rod become positive and the silk cloth become negative. So this is the suitable pair. Means on the glass rod, by using silk cloth we rub on it. Rub on it means we are creating friction between them. Due to that, one body will lose the electrons, one body will gain the electrons. The body which lost the electrons, it becoming positive. The body which will gain the electrons, it becoming a negative. So one more example is there, that is cat fur and plastic rod. Whenever plastic rod is rubbed with the cat fur, then the plastic rod is attaining the negative charge, means it gain the electrons. Cat fur attaining the positive charge, means it lost the electrons. So like that, whenever two suitable bodies rubbing on each other, then due to the friction process they can get electrified. That is nothing but charged. So one is charged positively and another one is charged negatively. So in this point you need to remember, through friction process the bodies are obtaining the opposite charges. The body which lost the electrons becoming positive charge, which gains the electrons becoming the negative charge. So this is known as a charging by friction. And second method, very important method, that is charging by conduction. So objective wise also this concept is very important. So try to understand this. In this I take two examples. Okay, na? See here, what is the charging by conduction? It is the process of charging a conductor by placing a charged body in contact with it. Here it is the process of charging a conductor by placing a charged body in contact with it. So here it is neutral body. this neutral body is taken in contact with a charged body, then the charge is transferred between both the bodies, and this body is also charged. And when negatively charged body is placed in contact with the conductor acquires negative charge. Means in friction process, after rubbing, one is attaining positive, one is attaining negative. But in this process, if neutral body is nothing but conductor, it is taken in contact with a negative body, then it become negative, and it is taken contact with a positive body, it also becoming the positive. So here similar charge can be attained by the neutral body. So here if you take plus q, it is also, it means positive charge, this body is also attaining the positive charge. If you take negative charge, this body is also attaining the negative charge. See here, through conduction process, how to get the electrified, how to get the charging. So in this I am going to consider the two examples. See that examples. Here case 1, I am going to consider identical bodies. I am going to consider identical bodies. Identical bodies means the bodies are having same size, having the same size and the same shape, both are looking same. So here I am going to consider, in this two examples can be taken. Here this is first body is having charge plus q, second body is neutral, no charge. Whenever these two bodies are taken into contact, then the total charge on the body can be taken as q plus 0. The total charge on the body can be taken as a q. Means both bodies are taken into contact, the net charge on the system is a q. Now whenever we separate these two bodies, whenever we are separating these two bodies, then charge acquired by the first body is q by 2, and charge acquired by the second body is also q by 2, because in between them the charges are exchanging until both bodies are attaining the equal charge. When this concept can be considered, we are going to consider the identical bodies. Whenever you take identical bodies, in between them the charge exchanged until both bodies are acquiring the equal charge. For example, see the second one. Here I consider the two bodies, those are having charges q1 and q2. Whenever these two identical bodies, here this rule is for identical only, whenever these two identical bodies taken into contact, then the total system charge can be taken as q1 plus q2. After separating this, then charge acquired by first body is q1 plus q2 by 2. The charge acquired by the second body is also q1 plus q2 by 2. So for example, here it is 4 coulomb, here it is 5 coulomb. Then net charge of the system when they are taken into contact is here 6 coulomb can be taken. Total 10 coulomb. Whenever we are separating this, then charge on the first body 5 coulomb, charge on the second body is also 5 coulomb. Whenever identical bodies are taken, the charge transfer between them until both are acquiring equal charge. So this is about the case 1. The case 2 is also important. That is, here I am going to consider the both bodies are non-identical. Both bodies can be taken as non-identical bodies. Here non-identical bodies are nothing but their shape and sizes are different. See here, I am going to consider two bodies. This is first body A having charge, and it is radius can be taken as RA, and the second body having here it is having radius B. Whenever the switch is closed means both bodies are taken into contact. Whenever both bodies are taken into contact, then the charge on A become QA and the charge on B become QB. So from that, here the body can able to store the charge that is depend upon its size. So charge of body is always directly proportional to R. See how to get the charge on the body. The charge on the body A can be taken as, first we are going to take system charge. System charge is nothing but total sum of the charge. We are going to take system charge. System charge is nothing but total charge on these two bodies. Initially, it is having Q1, it is having Q2. Then system charge become Q1 plus Q2. And whenever they are taken into contact, the charges are exchanging, and here the charges are not equal. Why? Because their sizes are different. It is capable to store more charge, it capable to store less charge. That's why the charge directly proportional to the radius. And this concept is also depend upon potential, but we don't know about potential till now. That's why you can remember this relation. Q is directly proportional to radius of the body. So from that we are going to take the formula. Charge on the body A is nothing but system charge into radius of the body A divided by total radius of a system, RA plus RB. Similarly, if you want to calculate the charge on the B, to calculate charge on B, first we need to take system charge. The system charge into radius of body B divided by total radius. Total radius is nothing but RA plus RB. So like that we are going to take formulas for charge through conduction. See here, you need to remember conduction means there is a charge exchange between the bodies taken into direct contact. Second point is, if body taken into neutral body taken in contact with positive charge, that is also attaining the positive charge. If it is taken in contact with negative charge, then that body is also attaining the negative charge. In these two cases are considered. Identical bodies are taken, the charge can exchange between both bodies until both are attaining the equal charge. And whenever you take non-identical bodies, in a non-identical bodies can be taken, the charge will exchange, that is depend upon size of the given body. And here this is the charge on first body and it is the charge on second body. So like that we are going to take formulas for the charge between two bodies in the charging of the two bodies by using the conduction method. So for this I have two examples. Once check the two examples. See first example, here I am going to consider the two bodies. First body is A is having charge 25 plus 25 coulomb, and the second body is having charge B, that is 15 coulomb. Then find the charge A and B after connecting. Whenever both can be connecting. So here these two bodies are connected. It is radius is 10 centimeter, its radius is 30 centimeters. When both can be connected, then it is attaining charge QA and it is attaining charge QB. So it is clear. Second body is having more radius, so it can having the more charge. See how to find the charge on each body when both are connected. The formula for QA is equal to system charge. System charge is nothing but there A is having the charge 25, B is having charge 15. The total system charge is 25 plus 15 into radius of same body. Radius of the body is nothing but RA. RA value 10 centimeters divided by total radius. Total radius is nothing but 10 plus 30. By solving this, 40 into 10 by 40. See here, numerator 40 into 10 divided by 10 plus 30 also 40. So 40 and 40 is cancelled. Here charge on the body A is 10 coulomb only. And coming to the charge on body B, the charge on body B is again system charge 25 plus 15 into radius of the second body, because we are writing for the charge for second body, divided by 10 plus 30. So it is equal to 40 into 10 by 40. Here 30 by 40. 40 and 40 cancel. This is 30 coulomb. So like that, whenever unidentical bodies can be, non-identical bodies can be taken, whenever they are taken into contact, the charge can be transferred depend upon their radius. Charge directly proportional to size. More size, more charge. Similarly, we are going to consider another example. Here, I want to find what is the charge on A and charge on B. So in this situation, here the radius will not be given. I can assume the radius can be taken as 5 and 15. I can assume like this, 5 centimeters and 15 centimeters. I just assume. Now from that I am going to find what is the charge on A. Charge on A is equal to, first we will take system charge. System charge is nothing but 25 minus 5 into, we are writing for A. A means its radius is 5 and the total radius is 5 plus 15. Simplifying this one, we will obtain 20 into 5 by 20. 20 and 20 cancel. This is 5 coulomb. After taken into contact, then the charge on A become 5 coulomb. And similarly, we can calculate charge on B also. Again, 25 minus 5 into radius of B is 15 divided by 5 plus 15. Again, it is 20 into 5 by 20, 15 by 20, and it is 15 coulomb. So here the more size means highest size, that is second body is having more radius, it can store more charge. So like that we are going to find the charge through conduction. And last method is charge by body through induction. See the charging by the body through induction. So in this process we are not taking any contact between both bodies. So here it is the process of charging a body without touching with a charged body. Here we are not touch the body with any charged body, but in this process we take the charged body nearer to the uncharged body. See here, I consider this is the neutral sphere. This is the uncharged sphere, metallic sphere, and nearer to the uncharged metallic sphere, a positively charged glass rod is taken. Whenever a positively charged glass rod is taken, then see what happened. According to property, like charges are repel, unlike charges are attracted means, so inside equal number of positive and equal number of negative charges are there. All the negative charges are attracted towards the glass rod and all the positive charges are repel from the glass rod. Correct? So whenever a neutral sphere, metallic sphere, and a glass rod, charged glass rod is taken nearer to it, then all the negative charges are attracted towards it and all the positive charges are repelled by it. And next here their negative charges are there, and positive charge side, when I connect the earthing, here earthing will divert all the positive charges towards the earth. And after I remove the earthing and I remove the glass rod, then all the negative charges are uniformly distributed through the given metallic sphere. So here initially an uncharged sphere is given, finally it negatively charged. Okay now, so in this method, whenever here without contact between charged body, without contact between a charged body, then we have to electrified or charging a neutral body. See here, when a positively charged glass rod is brought close to the sphere, the negative charges in the sphere move towards the rod due to attractive force, and positive charges move away from the rod due to repulsive force. After, when far end is earthed, when far end is earthed, whenever the far end is earthed, all the positive charges are diverted to the earth. Now inside the sphere only negative charge is there. On removing the earth connection and rod, both can be removed, the charge, negative charge distributed, hence sphere charged negatively by induction. So there are three methods of charging. First method is charging by friction. When two suitable bodies are rubbing on each other, one body lost the electrons, one body gained the electrons. Then the body which lost the electrons becoming the positive charge, which gained the electrons becoming the negative charge. Okay, na? So that is in that procedure, both bodies are acquiring the opposite charge. Second one is conduction. In the conduction method, when two bodies are taken in direct contact, then the charge is exchanged until both bodies are acquiring equal charge when we are considering the identical bodies. When non-identical bodies are taken, the charge is directly proportional to radius. More size store more charge, less size will store the less charge. For that I given formula. And the third method is charging by induction. In this there is no contact between the bodies. A charged body taken nearer to the uncharged body, then the uncharged body is also obtaining the opposite charge. So this process is known as charging by induction. So in this we are using a new term that is known as grounding or earthing. See, what is the grounding or earthing? Generally in household purpose we are observing that earthing. Earthing is used to protect the appliances from over voltages and over currents. So here it is the process of sharing the charge with the earth. Any excess charge is there, the excess charges are diverted to the earth with the help of the neutral or earthing. So grounding provided the safety measure for electrical appliances. So here this is the purpose of grounding or earthing, and these are the methods of charging.